Well, it's my second and last full day in Toruń. Bit of a slow start today. Went out last night, came to this place for food, a place called Creedon's Pub, which I do recommend. It's a really cool bar and they do very, very cheap food and huge pizzas for like £3. Say 42cm pizzas for £3.
Pizza!
I went to a brewery just around the corner, forget the name. Then I went to this place, which I'd not heard of. I just kind of walked past it and saw that they got loads of like kind of vinyl hanging from the ceiling and it was playing 80s music. I went there for a beer and a couple of vodkas and then into the square for the live reggae music. Then back to that place and I got chatting with some people in there and we ended up drinking more vodka and going out of the city to some punk bar down by the old city walls. It seemed like it was miles out of the city centre, but I looked on Google Maps, it was 7 minutes walk, so I don't know what was going on. I think it was the vodka. This is the craft beer place that I was in. I had like a taster set, 4 beers for 16 zloty. None of them were amazing, to be honest. They seemed to be more interested in people that were ordering food rather than just some weird old hippie, you know, wanting a drink. It's now 1:30 in the afternoon. I've only just got out. I've had a coffee at a place called Atmosphere, which is just off the main square. And if you're in Toruń, you just have to go there. I haven't tried the cakes. The cakes look amazing, but I've only had the coffee. The coffee's great. The place is beautiful. It's a really nice place. The owner is a dead friendly guy, Australian guy. And he's just, yeah, it's just lovely. You just have to go there. It's one of the musts of Toruń is start your day with a coffee and a cake, if that's your thing, at Atmosphere. I suppose I should think about breakfast or lunch. Can I have kebab for breakfast? Do you know what? I bloody love Poland. Every single city I've been in has just been fantastic and the people are so friendly. I could just stay here forever. Okay, so I've just like walked, the centre of Torun's over there, and I've just like kind of walked away from the centre. I'm supposed to be looking for breakfast, but I just couldn't resist coming over here because I'd spotted some building that appears to have, and does indeed have, 2 fried eggs on the top of it. I don't know what this place is, but that's definitely a double yoker. This guy keeps saying, where was it? It's in Bydgoszcz, whatever that place is called. Seen him all over the place. First time I've seen him in Toruń, but yeah, it's getting about. Seems to be quite a popular chap amongst the streets of Bydgoszcz. Well, so Toruń's a very small city and I thought I'd done it all yesterday. Here is a whole new big square that I didn't actually see yesterday, so don't know how I managed to miss all this. There's a huge church over there as well. There's a huge church here, huge church there, and I don't know what this is here. It looks right, a bit of exploring to do then in this square. Well, I'm on hunt for breakfast. Still not found anything that I fancy yet, but I have spotted a lovely old church. Now, if you've seen any of my videos, you will know that I can't walk past a lovely old church without having a sneaky look inside. Well, it does look like a lovely old church, but unfortunately it's closed. Look at this big bugger. Tucked away on a side street, this. Looks like a lovely old church from outside. Right, so I've come to the Gingerbread Museum. Doesn't seem to be any making of gingerbread, unfortunately.
Sugar, honey, and cardamom, with pepper and liquor if you like. Come buy them, as you might try and taste them for yourself.
As part of the research work carried out in 2019 to 2020 by the employees of the, this is a thing that exists, Department of History of Torun Gingerbread. I didn't work in for that. This is all the kind of forms and the tools of the wood carvers that used to make these forms that would make the gingerbread. But this is the best thing. Saying only a few of the collections are catalogued, but this one, the Toruń collection of gingerbread blocks, is undoubtedly a sensation. It is one of the best recognised collections on this subject in Poland. There are others. Shame I didn't get to make my own though. Means I'm going to have to bloody buy some then. What the hell is this place?
Since time immemorial, Toruń has been famous for baking the tastiest and most beautiful gingerbread biscuits. Decided to stand in for him at work. She remembered very well what her father did in the process of baking his gingerbread.
Alright, so I just came out of the Gingerbread Museum. I didn't get to make my own gingerbread, which is a little bit disappointing. It was like, I don't know, 18 zloty or something like that. Just under £4. I've been to the souvenir shop and I asked just for the, basically traditional, just a small, you know, the smallest thing I've got. So this apparently is the traditional Toruń original recipe, gingerbread. And this was free, lemon gingerbread. She gave me that for nothing. This was 1 zloty 49, which I don't know what that is. That's about what, 30p, 40p, which I was expecting it to be much more than that from the museum shop. But anyway, let's give it a go. So here we go then. Toruń original recipe gingerbread. Quite chewy. I was expecting it to be hard. It's alright, I guess. Sorry, Torun, it's just gingerbread. That's it for old Torun then. Now yesterday things took an interesting turn, because I thought it was going to be a fairly chilled out night after the pretty heavy night the night before, and there was just me in the room, so I was all settled just to chill out, maybe watch a movie, and then suddenly, from nowhere, the room was invaded by a Polish stag crowd. Yep, literally every other bed in the room was filled with very loud Polish guys who were there to go out on a stag night in Toruń. Now, they did apologise in advance for the noise that they were inevitably going to make when they returned at whatever time in the morning, and sure enough, around about 4 o'clock they all returned, making a lot of noise. They did quieten down and go to sleep eventually, but they were up again at 8 o'clock this morning drinking vodka. I was offered a vodka before I'd even got out of bed this morning.
Mikrut.
Maciek?
No. Z nami w piłkę grał.
Znasz piłkę grał.
No.
How Polish is that? Anyway, what that does mean is feeling a little bit groggy today. But all I've got to do is make my way to the train station, jump on a train and arrive in my next destination. So who knows, maybe I'll get my head down on the train. Anyway, thanks Torun, you've been wonderful.